I bought this car a year ago, and it's a good car. I don't want to modify it. We typically do builds on this channel all at once with a bunch of cars all at one time. And I don't want to do that with this car. This car was made perfect from the factory. But I am still a car enthusiast at the end of the day, and sometimes I just can't help myself. I want to do a few more mods to the car. Just small stuff. I don't want to go crazy. In order to stop myself from adding everything to my shopping cart, I figured the best thing to do would be to ask some of my Type R friends what mods that they would recommend that I do next. So I've come out here to VIR where there's 15 other FL5 Honda Civic Type Rs. In fact, this isn't even my car. That one's mine. Can you tell?
Hi, my name is VJ and I drive a FL5 Honda Civic Type R.
What did you drive before this car?
I had another Honda Civic Type R, so this is my second one.
VJ wrecked my Type R.
Yes, I did. It's nice to see it, but wow. I think the repairs came out excellent, and I still feel a sense of connection to the car because it did mean a lot to me. I did buy it and then crash it, and now seeing it back again, it's a nice story.
I don't blame you for it. Actually, I'm glad you did because it allowed me to buy the Type R. So, yeah, so he's got himself another Type R, and this one's in a Sonic Gray Pearl color.
Or blue.
It looks pretty gray to me. What have you done to it?
We've done some basic bolt-ons. We did a RV6 downpipe. We did a Wagner intercooler, Takeda air intake. We have the Koyo radiator.
So I see you've got like heat shields all over the exhaust. So Type R, like a common thing for Type Rs is they overheat, right?
Correct.
So is it because of the turbo being near the radiator?
Correct.
Okay, what else you got done to it?
All right, so what else? I'm on Swift Springs.
I see you're blowing right past this, but you've got this like 3D printed rain rock guard thing. I've seen that around. I don't have it yet.
So it looks fancier than it is. That's actually a Home Depot chicken mesh.
Oh, okay.
That's just cut out and tucked in, and it works the same way by spending $5.
Yeah, okay.
And and so from the downpipe backwards, we do have a full Remus exhaust, valved exhaust. As a daily driver, I think the power is perfect. Honda created a great car here. The 350, 360 horsepower. It doesn't really spin up the wheels due to the geometry of the car, and I take my kids to school in this, I go to a grocery, I come out here on track, so I think it's the perfect number. I don't think it needs more than that.
You've also got the fancy OEM upgrades. I see you've got the Alcantara steering wheel and that carbon wing.
I do have the carbon wing, and also I do have the hybrid short shifter.
Oh yeah, nice.
So.
Amazingly, VJ wanted me to drive his car. I think he might be secretly wanting me to wreck it so that he can get the insurance check for it, but I could always buy a wrecked car afterward, so it's a win-win for me. Let's see how this car feels compared to my car. Oh yeah, that's some pretty good power. Hot dog. That's pretty good. Man, these Type Rs, such good cars. With just a downpipe and an exhaust, my butt dyno was telling me that this car was much faster than mine. We also hit 142 miles an hour on the back straight, which is 3 miles an hour faster than I can do in my car. But by the time we got out of traffic and ready to set a lap... water temp high. I gotta bring it in. Ooh, a deer. I didn't realize the temps were that high. That is the fallback. That is definitely the fallback of Type Rs. They get hot. It's definitely got more power than my car. The downpipe and the exhaust, 100%. It feels a lot faster. Well, I think I need to put a downpipe on my shopping list. And I think VJ needs to get himself a PWR righty item. 250.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. Of course.
I thought about hitting another wall and maybe I could get this one too, but... Thanks for being such a good sport, VJ. Your Type R is fast. But I'm told that this black Type R, owned by Ben, is even faster. In fact, this Type R holds the track record here at VIR for being the fastest FL5 to ever make it around the circuit. Surely he knows what mods that I should be doing next to my Type R. Ben, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Ben.
More Bens, there's so many Bens. Now this Type R looks pretty stock.
Yeah?
But I hear that underneath it is not pretty stock.
No, not at all.
Can you tell me what's under it?
It's the Innovate TIG downpipe. I've got the Curo Turbo. I have a 4-piston bottom end, and then I have a built top end with Ferrandina valve train. I have a PRL intercooler, and I have a PRL intake, and I have the PWR triple pass radiator, XDI fuel pump, and XDI 1400cc injectors, and an AP Racing 355 millimeter big brake kit.
All right, did you catch all that? Do you recommend doing that?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Here, can you pop the hood and show me?
Yeah.
It still looks actually decently stock, like as far as there's not many shiny pieces, you know?
No, the only shiny stuff's to help with the heat. So.
That seems to be the thing on these cars. Okay, so PRL intake.
Yeah, PRL intake.
Now intake is one of the things I'm looking at potentially doing.
And I would recommend an intake that has dual inlets. The PRL is one of them.
What does that mean?
So it also has an inlet down at the very bottom there where it's getting air from the fender well.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Pretty
and
heavy.
so all of this engine work, you're making how much power?
Roughly about 385.
385.
Yep.
And the suspension
is stock with the exception of EVS ball joints in the front so that I could get to -3 degrees camber.
And you're on some grippy tires. These are 11-inch wheels, you said?
18 by 11s.
That's nuts.
Yes, 18 by 11 Apex wheels.
Man. And the wing is obviously not stock.
Oh, that's Adro. It's not for everybody.
It kind of looks like a Porsche wing.
It does a little,
like a RS wing or something, yeah.
Yeah. I got the wing because I liked how it looked, not necessarily to generate more downforce.
He admitted it. Wow.
I admitted it.
This guy.
I admitted it. I'd recommend a downpipe for Ben for his next mod on his car just because it really opens up the flow, and with his tune I think it'd really complement well and it'd give him, you know, just that little extra horsepower for the track. Dude, you should get a full exhaust just for fun, you know?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think you should drive it.
Yeah? You'd let me?
Yep,
Yeah?
I'd let you do it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. You might cause me some trouble. I might have to buy some parts after this.
We'll see.
If Ben's gonna let me drive the fastest Type R around VIR, you better believe I'm gonna drive it as fast as possible. Sorry if I scared you a bit, Ben. This car makes just under 400 horsepower, and I can feel it. I'm hitting 148 miles an hour on the back straight. But this big brake kit was so aggressive it made the car feel a bit unsettled in the brake zones. And he was on some old used Toyo RR tires that were starting to get hot. I wonder if I can get one more lap in here to see if I could beat the track record that he has set of a 209. I think they got a little greasy still. It'll be alright. Probably gonna catch him again. Yeah, no. Ah, come on. Braking, I think. I'm going really soft on the initial hit and it seems to be okay. It's iffy. Tires. Yeah. Ah, thank you. Oh man, the power isn't quite coming out of there. Yeah? Ooh. Yes.
Oh yes, dude.
Yes, that's great. This car is fast, dude.
Well, he holds the new lap record for VIR on the FL5 platform. 2072. I need a cigarette, and I might have peed a little. Dude, I closed my eyes at one point. No lie, I closed my eyes.
Well, that was the worst thing that could have happened to me. I set a new track record, and now I want to make my Type R faster to see if I can beat it. Ben, you've just cost me a ton of money, and I hope you know that. Ben's car was built almost purely for function, but Antonio's Type R was built for form, and boy does it look amazing.
My name's Antonio Avendaño Diaz, and I drive a 2024 Honda Civic Type R. The car has a lot of mods, like exterior-wise. The full Mugen Group A body kit, Barry Japan carbon fiber hood. It's on Swiss springs with advance.
This is the most intense looking wing I think that I see here. What is this wing?
Comes from the Honda Racing Corporation. They use on from touring car championship.
The TCR? Yeah, man.
It's from Jazz Motorsports in Italy.
Maybe this is the next mod.
Yeah.
I think this looks insane. It looks, the back of this wing is crazy aggressive.
And it's adjustable, practical, and really lightweight.
Now, the single tip exhaust.
So that's controversial because I get some hate and some people like it. I personally just wanted the sound. I like the sound.
Yeah?
And I just wanted to be different, so.
Yeah, that's a good tone. That's a good sound, yeah. Very turbo sounding too. You hear the whoosh a lot. Dang. Huh. Okay. You've got Mugen everything, including these window sills. I see you've got carbon interior trim.
Yeah, the interior too is Mugen complete.
The steering wheel too?
Steering wheel,
Man.
center console, shifter knob, and then the climate control. I think
You got the blacked out. That's
Yeah.
the Japanese model, right?
Yeah.
I saw you playing with an extra little feature that you've got here.
Oh yeah, the power folding.
Yeah.
You just load the key, and then they fold back. Yeah, that's from factory Honda.
In Japan, the Japanese ones, yeah.
Yeah, this one doesn't come with open, and you open it. And
What went into getting that to fit? Like, what did you have to do to get that to work?
So there's a company that sells the kit and the mirror,
Yeah.
and then you just transfer the stuff.
So it just bolts right in,
Yeah.
plugs right in?
You have to put the terminals and wires,
Yeah.
but the switch, if you go to the switch, you can see that it has a power folding switch too.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the radio already comes with a feature that you can enable it.
Aesthetic mods are always good mods, especially when you have the performance to go along with them. I love Antonio's rear wing, but I'm not sure that I have the patience to figure out how to source one of them myself. Actually, the best mod that I think you could do to any car has already been done to my car, thanks to the sponsor of this video, QUADLOCK. I've got a mag wireless charging head on my QUADLOCK car suction mount.
What are you doing, Ben?
I'm recording some VO.
Doesn't sound like you're doing an Australian accent.
Well, yeah, yeah.
It is specifically in our contract that any time we advertise QUADLOCK, we are doing an Australian accent.
Okay, all right. No,
you
you're right.
signed the
You're right.
contract,
You're right.
you know
You're
this.
The QUADLOCK phone mount system is all modular, which means you can take your phone off the wireless charging.
You sound like Gordon Ramsay having a stroke. What is that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really from Australia. I don't really know how to.
The QUADLOCK phone mount system can work for basically any device. Simply unscrew the hex screw with the provided Allen wrench and swap the head around. You can switch over to the twist lock top cap for added security, and you can mount other devices like an AIM Solo 2 for recording your lap times. Then when you're done, you can switch it out and install a locking lever head for an even more secure attachment to put GoPros on the outside of a car.
Get yourself a QUADLOCK phone mount today using our discount code for 10% off. Link in the description below. And thanks again to QUADLOCK for sponsoring this video. I think my primary focus will be on a downpipe and an intake. And I've just spotted the most beautiful intake design here, and it's on Matt's car. I spotted this intake a mile away. It is the most beautiful intake I think that is here, which is saying something.
Thanks.
Can you tell me about this intake? What is it?
It's Infinity designed, made in Taiwan, I think, or Taiwanese company, but I think it's made in England.
That's great, because Ben Lin was also made in Taiwan.
The box is so big that people are having fitment issues. So there's like a little rubber like grommet that you push down for the intake, and still riding a little high. And my friends even dremeled some of the bottom plastic parts so we could just get it a little bit lower. And like I read in the forums, like with the Varus hood, the even cherry, they have it. It fits. It locks.
So you
the
say
PRL. Varus,
okay. Is that what you're going to go to? Is even cherry?
I want to keep this,
yeah,
and I want to keep that, but right now I can't have both at the same time. So
the Infinity design intake certainly looks the best, but the airbox itself is bulky. So if I plan other mods down the road, this intake might get in the way. Another popular option for carbon intakes is the Eventuri intake, an intake that my friend Rico happens to have. Can you tell me a little bit about this? Is this intake? Is it Eventuri or Eventuri or?
I actually don't know how to pronounce it. I bought it because everyone said it was good. I don't know whether it's how much better it is over OEM, but you know, it's whenever you have to pop open the hood, it looks nice.
I love it. I love it. And you've got the downpipe that everybody's telling me that I probably should get, which is the TSP downpipe. How do you like it?
It made the car sound, I guess most people describe it throatier. It's like a lot lower sound, but it's loud.
But it's loud. So would you want to drive through a neighborhood at 6 a.m.?
Not with this paired with this exhaust, no.
What exhaust do you have?
A Pexi.
Yeah, I've heard those are pretty loud. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, so if I did just a downpipe, would it be loud, do you think?
No, I think actually it might sound pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it seems like an intake and a downpipe will be my next two mods. But I've definitely learned about some fun other cosmetic mods that I might want to do as well. It was great to hang out with all my Type R friends and see all the different ways that you can modify this car. It's also bittersweet that I set the track record here because now I have the itch to make my car a little bit faster to chase that record in my own car.